Folklore is when the people of a culture pass down stories, legends, myths, and the like through generations. These stories are often rooted in natural phenomena and are made to explain them, or exist to teach morals to your little grandbabies. Over time, these stories build a rich, colorful culture for any given civilization, unless you're England, in which case your folklore is boring and horrible and uncreative, and I hate it, and here's why. For the purposes of this video, England and the UK are going to be used interchangeably because they're basically the same. But to really understand why English folklore sucks so bad, we'll have to take a look at other cultures' folklore so we can get a perspective of what good folklore looks like. And when I say folklore, I mean all the various little creatures and cryptids that each culture has come up with. When it comes to explaining natural phenomena, I don't think any culture does it better than Japanese folklore. Mildew on your ceiling? That was this guy. Mildew in your bathtub? That was this other guy. And these guys are friends. It's fantastic. If you're in England, it was probably just some small little human, or a big human who's also smelly. One of the biggest failings of English folklore is character design. When you take a look at all the cryptids, and mind you, there's nobody who dictates the rules of making a cryptid. Or you could make it anything. You could make it a giant floating eyeball with spider legs and bat wings, and that would be fine. But the English decided to just take a bunch of people and make them really big or really small. Because look at all these guys. And I want you to try and name all of them. I'll give you 5 seconds. Time's up. Did you get them? No, you didn't. Guess why? They're all stupid. They're all lame. They're all dumb. So sorry. The problem here is unoriginality. I know that some of you thought there were at least 3 goblins, when in fact they were all different. But they all look the same, and they're all unremarkable. Which is funny, because something that is unremarkable and looks the same is all of the UK. But it's more than just explaining natural phenomena like mildew on your ceiling or fireflies in a bog. Which, by the way, fireflies are real. The English came up with a cryptid to explain fireflies, which are a real thing that you can go and see that are caused by, like, mildew. Can kind of seem weird how to get there, but you can go and pick up a firefly and it'll still be a firefly. No questions asked, like it's still there. But they decided to explain it anyway, so sure. And 9 out of 10 times, all these creatures that are basically just people are out to kill you for no reason at all. Which brings me to my next point. Morals! English folklore creatures just murder you for no reason. But Native American folklore, look, this'll kill ya, that'll kill ya, this'll kill ya 3 times over. And they do it why? Not because they feel like it, but probably because you were doing something that you were told not to do, like walk on the beach late at night, or mention skinwalkers, or eat the flesh of other humans, / be corrupt as hell. And icing on the cake, they all look super cool. But when you look at English folklore, that's uninspiring to say the very least. But it's not just that English creatures look boring, they also are boring. They don't do anything. For example, the Scandinavian troll will show you kindness if you show it kindness, and that can save your life because trolls are big and scary. The English troll will kill you, and that's it. And this German bird teaches your children to sleep, because if they don't sleep, it will come in through the windows because it can hear your child who's awake, abduct the child, and brutally rip their limbs and peck at the body to pick out the children's hearts. So you better fall asleep. But what does English folklore teach us? Don't get jumped by any of these small little guys or a giant lizard with wings that will breathe fire on you for fun. And they apparently don't even listen to their own morals because the stabbing homicide rates are still really high in the UK. And credit where credit is due, people don't die to dragons anymore these days. Although, dragons do actually look pretty cool. Which is rare for English folklore. Because England comes around and they're all like, oh, it's a new cryptid bound to drop, and they put down this thing, which is like the same as this thing and these 10 other things. And I've seen more inspired content come from NBA 2K each year. It's ridiculous. I also really don't like the process that they go through to make these little creatures. They see 2 animals and they mash them together. Eagle, lion, boom. That's something. How about a horse with a horn on it? Bam. Something else. What if I were attracted to a manatee? Well, what if I tell everybody that it was a woman so I don't seem weird? But look at some of these Japanese guys. Whoa, not those, not those. This is the guy that makes you feel not alone when you're walking alone. And this guy is literally just an umbrella who, despite his appearances, wants to be your friend. And if that isn't fantastic, then I just don't know what is. Here's a comprehensive list of all the cool English folklore creatures. Oh, that's weird. Maybe the paper is backwards. Nope, it's a blank sheet because it's all stupid. I hate English folklore because they were given no restrictions and still somehow managed to disappoint me. English folklore is like if I told you to paint a room and you could paint it any color you could even dream of. Colors only a mantis shrimp could see. Anything, any combination, any pattern, and you walk in with 2 buckets of beige paint and start going.